Hello my peeps, it's Antoinette here, and today it's Monday night. I planned on doing this video over the weekend, but with listing the condo, after cleaning this whole place spotless, I was exhausted. I was just couch bound. Every time I tried to get up, it just did not work. So this might seem like a little bit of a project for a Monday night, but we're gonna get her done. I was so impressed with those fathead hamburger buns that I went on a search on Pinterest looking for more fathead recipes. I am so shocked that it's taken me a decade to get on the fathead bandwagon. But there's no wheat and it's better than anything store-bought. So I found these low-carb keto soft pretzel bites. And they have 4.82 stars out of 16 votes. So pretty good rating. It looks really good. And we'll give credit where credit is due. It is from Kirby's Cravings. So that Kirby is I-E-S, not Y. So, all right, we're gonna give it a shot. We'll take her. I got this Hamilton Beach food processor from my niece and nephew-in-law for Christmas. Not this past Christmas, Christmas before. And this is the first time we're using it, which is why you never saw it on a video before. I tested it out. It's quite powerful. So I'm impressed already. What we need to do here is use the dough. This is really like a bowl scraper, they call it, for the dough. So you just have the blade and the dough scraper. I went and pulled out my big cookie sheet. This is the 3/4 sheet. And I oiled the bottom and cut out the parchment paper to fit. So it's nice to have this big Costco parchment roll because it fits this pan quite well. Then you're not using all those little pieces. But so I took care of that. And then I thought I'd rather not burn the mozzarella cheese and the cream cheese in the microwave. So I'm going to use my handy dandy double boiler. So first thing she says is, put your 2 ounces of cream cheese in the bottom of the pan and cover the mozzarella over it. Now I'm sure that that applies to microwaving more than it does this, but I'll still, I'll still do that. So I'm putting the cream cheese in the bottom of my double boiler, and then 2 cups of mozzarella cheese right on top. I think I can melt down to 2 cups. I don't think it's all gonna fit. Oh, it will. Okay, I'm going to get that going and we'll be back in a flash. I do like this method much better because, of course it takes a little longer, but you're not gonna burn, or it's not even about burning the cheese, it's about overcooking the cheese. So this will be done in just a minute. This is really beautiful. The consistency of this, this big beautiful blob of cheese, that's definitely not overcooked. Yeah, it's different than when you microwave it. Totally different. So I do prefer this method. I'm going to plop this into the food processor over here. In here, I have 2 cups of almond flour and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I'm using the Nature's Eats. This is my new favorite. I get this at the Mega Walmart. It's super duper fine. All natural almond home style. And now even finer. It's super fine. You don't have to sift this. I really like it. It's fabulous. And then I always use the Argo, but that's me. So I just, you know, mixed it together with a fork. And I'm gonna put the 2 cups into the food processor. We're gonna use 3 eggs total, so I have 2 eggs in here. I'm going to put 2 in here. The other egg, of course, is for the egg wash. All right, let's put the lid on. Oh, can't forget the bowl scraper. You know, I had an old Aldi's food processor before this. I never had a nice one. And it would like work when it wanted to. But this thing works like a charm. It's just beautiful. Oh, wrong way. It only goes on one way. There we go. Put in the food plunger. All right, we're just gonna pulse it. I like this little lever. This lever here, just turn it and it'll scrape the bowl. I have my mound of dough, but I'm going to use gloves. It's a little sticky. It's actually not as sticky as I expected it to be, but I do like to use gloves. You could just oil your hands if you wanted to do that as well. So that's what I'm going to do. If I can get them on my wet hands. Honestly, those gloves are so unnecessary. This is not that sticky. It's not that sticky at all. I mean, look, I can roll it in my hand and put it back down. Not bad at all. So that's about the size of your 8 balls. And now I'm gonna roll them into logs. I have to tell you, this is not a project. It's not a project at all. This was really quick and it was fun. I mean, you just roll it into the logs, and then we're going to cut into 3/4 inch strips. We should get about 70, possibly. I mean, it's supposed to be 1-inch logs, 3/4 inch bite piece slice. So I'm going to go ahead and chop those up. I have the oven preheated to 375 because I'm cooking it on convection oven because I do want it to cook very evenly. Otherwise, you want to preheat your oven to 400. This totally filled up my big 3/4 sheet. I'm just taking my egg wash over here and I'm just tapping the top because they are small. I don't know if this is the right size. I'm going to watch them carefully because I may have done them too small, but that looks like 3/4 of an inch. I mean, some of them are a little bit bigger. And then I have some really great coarse salt. I went a bit heavy on the egg wash. I had a lot of egg left. Can't waste eggs these days, but I think that I'm supposed to. This Italian coarse salt. I believe I got that at Tuesday morning. I mean, it's nice and coarse. I'm going to heavily sprinkle this pan with this coarse salt. And we'll get them in the oven. And I'm not going to tell you how long they're going to be in there. I'm going to watch them close and I will let you know. It's been 15 minutes. Let's take a peek. They're looking really good. Okay, I'm gonna pull them out, toss them in the salt, and then we're gonna broil for 1 minute, maybe 2, tops. We need that pretzel, you know, crust. These guys are super duper cute. And I tried one and it tastes like a pretzel. It's amazing. I'm putting the broiler on broil low. So as soon as it's preheated to broil, I'm just gonna do 1 minute. In the time that the pretzels were in the oven, I already got the kitchen all cleaned up. Well, it's all in the dishwasher. Now, I cut corners here on the cheese sauce. I got some salsa con queso, medium cheese sauce. Normally, I would just heat this up in the microwave, but I'm just gonna make a little one. Oh, got it. Had to pound it on the floor. Look, I feel completely naked here. Listing your condo, they strip you of all your valuables, like my Antoinette Nora sign, my refrigerator magnets. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I had to take down. Now, it's been cold. We had a blizzard for 2 days. I only had one showing so far. Yeah, so there hasn't been a lot of action yet. But there's a lot of snow on the ground. And it's still cold. I mean, it's still February. And here in Wisconsin, maybe the buyers aren't looking yet. I hope that's the case and that it's coming soon. That's really good. All right, I'm just gonna heat a little bit of this in the microwave. And we'll try the pretzels when they come out of the broiler. I was afraid. I probably left them in there for 45 seconds because my top rack broiler, you can see, I can't move that top rack, but look how close it is. So that was enough. It's pretzel-y. Just get a good look at them. Ooh, that's warm. All right. I'm telling you, they taste just like pretzels. I mean, soft pretzels. They're soft on the inside and crunchy on the outside. That coarse salt is an absolute must. And heavy on the egg wash, I would definitely go with that. These are really, really good. What a great snack. And I'll have these snacks for all week. This is not a lot of work. And you could really make them whatever size you wanted to. I mean, maybe my 1 inch, maybe the roll could actually be a little bit thicker. Because I think I have a lot more than 70 on my cookie sheet. But my Silly Bake made this job super duper easy. I really think that this made it simple. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link. I put this on my Christmas list 2 years ago, I think. It was about $20. It's worth every penny. Oh my gosh, I would buy this for myself if I just didn't put it on my list. I had no idea how great this thing is. Yeah, designed in California. It's a family company. Okay, peeps, thanks for coming by for another video. We'll see you next time, hopefully with an update on the roller home and the condo. Thanks for watching. Make this